It's Monday, start of the new week. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Cake, back with the Underdog Fantasy Pick'em video. If you don't have that Underdog account, make sure you head on over there and use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself a free special pick and first time deposit up to $250 in bonus cash. Again, we're going to give out 3 plays here. We got tools over at dailyedgesports.com if you want to check those out. And hey, WNBA starts tomorrow. We absolutely crushed WNBA last year. As you can see here in this chart, just absolutely crushed it. Can't wait. Again, it starts tomorrow, 2-game slate, opening night for the WNBA. And we are running, best time to join here at dailyedgesports.com. We are running that first month, 50% off quant and elite tiers. So head on over and check that out. But hey, let's dive in and let's talk about these plays. Let's get after it. All right, Underdog Fantasy Pick'em desktop is up here. They got a sweet mobile app you can download as well on the Google and App Store. Again, if you are a first-time depositor here and you use promo code CashKeg, you can claim your special pick and first-time deposit offer up to $250 in bonus cash. You gotta love that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about 3 plays here. One guy I'm on the fence, which I'll probably just play a couple different ways. And that's in Donovan Mitchell. We'll talk about that one second. But we're going to dive into all 3 of these. And again, best time to join here if you use that code signing up on the Daily Edge Sports site and use that code WNBA50. You get that 50% off your first month or week over at dailyedgesports.com for quant and elite tiers. So jump in now and get some of that WNBA action that starts tomorrow. But again, we're going to dive into these plays real quick and talk about them. I do have Shea right up here, so might as well talk about Shea. I'm liking the rebounds and assists with Shea. I think there's a lot of ways you can go here. They need this win. I think you can look at points if you want to look at that one. He's going to be out there over 40 minutes. We know it. He's in the 3 games this series, points-wise, he's had 29, 33, and 31. I prefer the rebounds and assists, though, a little bit. Still got to get some of these guys going, and he's cleared that number in each of the 3 games that he's played. 18, 20, and 16. Just does a little bit of everything. The one thing that I was surprised about looking at Shea a little bit in the series is just the potential assist. The potential rebounds, which was shocking. 15, 17, and 17 potential rebounds and converting them to 9, 12, and 10. So the rebounds have been massive. But then the assist as well. 13, 14, 14 potential assists. And so, all those numbers kind of add up. And again, 18, 20, and 16 is where he's at so far in this series. And again, it's at Dallas. They need to win this game before they head back here. I think the line was at around minus 140 at the more than 13 and a half rebounds and assists. So even at 14, I still like it. And we're going to look at going Shea for that one. The next one, let's just head over and talk to Luka a little bit here. They've been pretty good at slowing Luka down, to be honest with you. Overall, when you're looking at points, rebounds, and assists, he hasn't been getting there. Game slows down a little bit. They're a good defensive team that just kind of doesn't let him get there, putting up 34, 46, and 42 PRA. If you want to go lower on that, I don't mind taking a shot at that. I still think it's a little too high. This line was at 51.5 at the opening series. So it's got pushed down to 4 points going into game 4. However, he has been really good. Luka's been really good at getting off to a fast start. And I don't mind taking a shot at his 7.5 first quarter points here in this game. Now, the last game, he didn't quite get there. He only put up 6 points, but he only played just shy of 8 minutes in that first quarter, and that's kind of unlikely for him. First game, he put up 10 minutes, and then that second game, where they needed that win. He put up 12 minutes and just absolutely scorched them for 16 points. So in the 3 games this series, first quarter points, he's put up 8, 16, and then that just 6. And if we look at what he's done to OKC, we can go all the way back to 2022, but that those numbers don't really matter to me. But he's cleared it in every game except for this last game where he had 6. If we go look at just this year, prior to this series, he played him once. Twice, and he put up 10 and 18 in that first quarter. So again, I think Dallas once again take this game, and I think Luka's gonna look for a shot early, and if it's fallen, no problem taking Luka here at the over 7.5 first quarter points for him. But they have been doing a really good job again and I think OKC is going to come out and play hard. But if he hits a couple threes early and looks for a shot, try to get to the line, I do like that higher. But they've been overall, if you want to look at lower PRA, no problem there at that projection, still at 47.5. He has not cleared it in those 3 games. He did do it in the first 2 games he played in the regular season, putting up 69 and 49. But playoffs, things slow down a little bit, defense tightens up, and he didn't get there. But I feel the most comfortable about the 7.5 first quarter points. And then the last guy we're going to talk about, we're going to go over, and we're going to talk about Donovan Mitchell. And I think there's a few plays you can kind of look at this for Donovan Mitchell. Assist-wise, I was on the fence with this one. If you wanted a true 6X play, that's what we're looking at when we're playing over here at Underdog Fantasy, is that 3-man is for 6X is where you're looking at, right? So you put a guy like this, 6X, you're not going to find something like that in the industry. That's what we're looking at. And the assist-wise, again, there's 2 plays I'm looking at. One's a little bit lower at the 0.9X with the 3-pointers made, and the assist at 5. That's the 2 that I'm looking at. If we want to look at the the 3-pointers made real quick, he's just been on fire this whole series. 4, 5, and 7 3-pointers made in 11, 7, and 12 attempts, shooting 36, 71, and 58%. And he probably would have had more that second game. I mean, they just absolutely smashed Boston by 30 points. I think they won by 20, but they were winning by 30 in that game for a while. This first game back in Cleveland, we knew Boston would kind of come out pretty heavily here, losing that last game at Boston against Cleveland, and they did. They beat them 106-93. But we saw Donovan Mitchell shoot 12 times, and again, shoot really well, 58%. So I like kind of taking this one. We do get only a 5.4X, but I do kind of like this because he's going to continue to shoot. They need to get this game. But if you wanted to look at assist, I do like this one. He did not clear it last game. Projection-wise, only had 3. But the potential assists were there. Last 3 games, 12, 7, and 8 potential assists. And he put up 5, 8, and 3. So I prefer just taking the 0.9X for 3-pointers made. I think he's going to continue to try to put the team on his back to try to get this win here at home. And I'll take the little bit less payout at 5.4X. But if you want to do assists, that's one I'm looking at. Again, if some of those guys can hit those shots, and they're going to need some of those other guys to step up. Mobley's going to have to score a ton, and they're just going to need these guys to step up. And maybe we'll get a few more assists, and the ball will start dropping for those potential assists. So instead of converting 3 out of the 8 potential, maybe you can hit 5 or 6. But again, 3-pointers made is where I am kind of looking at. So again, those are 3 plays that I do like here. If you want to check out more plays that we have, it's not just myself over at Daily Edge Sports. We got a total of 8 cappers that giving out their plays, their picks, and everything we have to offer. And again, use that code WNBA50 to get that 50% off your first month or week of our Quan and Elite, which gets you access to all of our tools as well as all of the picks that we do throw out there. So again, appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Monday. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.